taken this 3.25 millimeter hook, 0 number, and I'm taking this yarn which is number 3 lightweight yarn. Now we'll start making our rose flower first. Now for that, make a slip stitch to the hook, and make one chain to secure the slip stitch like this. And now after this we are going to make 16 chains. 1 2 3 4 5, like this. I'll make 16 chains. Now here my 16 chains are done, and for the next round I'm going to leave this first chain as it is, and in this second chain from the top I'm going to do one single crochet. So insert your hook, pull the yarn, keep it little bit loose, and then pull the yarn from 2 loops. So this is our first single crochet. Now in each of these V loops or this chain, in each of this chain I'm going to make one single crochet each. So you should have at the end total 15 single crochet stitches. So I'll make my second single crochet now in the next chain. So this is my second single crochet, and like this I'll complete this round and I'll meet you back here at the end. Now here I've completed my 15 single crochet stitches, and here you can see this is how it looks. Now I'm going to turn my work like this. I'm not going to chain anything here before turning the work. Now after turning my work I'm going to chain 5 here. 1 2 3 4 5, and keep these chains little bit loose. Now after this, here in this first loop I made these 5 chains. Now the loop next to that I'm going to skip that, and in this next loop I'm going to insert the hook and I'm going to make a slip stitch there. Now after the slip stitch again make 5 chains here. 1 2 3 4 and 5, and again we are going to skip one chain in between, and in the next chain we are going to do slip stitch here, and like this we are going to repeat this step, and we are going to make, here you can see these loops, like this we are going to make these loops till we reach at the end, and at the end you should have total 7 such loops. So the stitch count is very important in this project, so make sure you have the right stitch count every time. Now I'll continue my round and I'll meet you back here at the end. Now I'm going to work on my last loop, so for that I'll chain 5 here first. So this is 4 and 5, and then I'll make slip stitch in this last loop like this. So my slip stitch is done, and then I'm going to turn my work. I'm not going to chain anything here, and then in the next round I'm going to work in these loops to create petals for our flower. So to create petal we are going to do double crochet stitches in this loop. Here you can see. So for double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook, pull the yarn through first 2 loops, and then pull the yarn through other 2 loops. So this is our first double crochet. Like this we are going to make 7 double crochet in this first petal. And 7. Like this, and then I'm going to chain 2, and now in the same loop I'm going to make a slip stitch to complete my first petal like this. So now here you can see our first petal is ready, and like this we are going to continue the same for rest of the loop. Now to work in the next loop, here after slip stitch we are directly going to do one double crochet here, our first double crochet in the next loop. We are not going to chain in between, and like this I'll continue and I'll meet you at the end once all my 7 petals are ready. Now here I have reached at the end and I have made my 7 double crochet stitches here. Now to complete the round I'll make 2 chains and then a slip stitch to the same loop like this, and then I'll make chain 1 to secure it. And now here our rounds are complete. And now here you can see how these petals look. They are beautiful, isn't it? And if you see, our project has started taking shape automatically. So now to make the flower out of it, we are going to hold this end, the other end like this, and just turn it slowly. Keep the last this last line, the chains that we did initially, keep this in hand and turn it like this till you reach at the end. And now here you can see this is how our rose flower looks. And now we are going to secure it. And now here you can see our crochet rose flower is ready. Now for the petals I'm taking this green color yarn. It's number 3 light worsted yarn, and I'm going to take same hook 3.2 mm. Now for the first round we are going to make a slip stitch here, and we will secure our slip stitch with chain 1. Now after this we are going to make 6 chains, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, and then in this first chain we are going to do our slip stitch to create one loop here. Now our slip stitch is done, and here you can see this big center is created, and now in this center we are going to work our next round. So for next round I am going to chain 2 first, and then in this center we are going to do 7 double crochet stitches, but I'll show you how to do those. There is a little bit of different way of doing these double crochet stitches. So for first double crochet I'll yarn over, insert my hook in this circle, pull the yarn, then pull the yarn little bit longer, so the double crochet stitch that you are making, it should be taller than this two chains that you did. So pull the yarn little bit longer and then make a double crochet stitch here. So each double crochet stitch which you are going to make, it should be a little bit longer than the first one. Now for second double crochet, here again I'm going to pull my yarn little bit longer and then I'll make double crochet stitch here like this. So it should take the shape of leaf, and the first chain that we did, this we are going to consider as one double crochet. So including this we are going to make 7 here. Now here I have 1, 2 and 3 stitches ready, so I'll work my fourth double crochet stitch here like this. And now here you can see it's taking shape of the leaf. Now I'll do my fifth double crochet, and while doing that I'm also securing this loose end from the first round that we did. So here I am holding this loose end as well to make double crochet stitch. Now here I have total 7 stitches. Now after this I am going to chain 3. Keep these chains little bit tight, 1, 2 and 3. And now I'm going to make a slip stitch into this top of the 7th double crochet like this. See, I'm going to insert my hook here and then through here like this. I'm going to make a slip stitch here. Now for the next step, again I'm going to make 7 double crochet stitch here. Now here you can see our half part of the leaf is ready, and now we are going to work on the next half part. So for that we are going to make 7 double crochet stitches again, but we are going to do the exact opposite that we did. So first double crochet here will be a much taller than the other, so like this. And now here we are going to make smaller double crochet each time. So like this, here you can see. So it's getting ready. Now after this I'm going to chain 1, and to complete it I'm going to slip stitch into the center like this. Again to secure it I'm going to chain 1. Now we'll cut the yarn, but keep this end little bit longer, so with the same end we can stitch both the leaves to the flower. Now here you can see our cute little leaf is ready, and here I have another one. And now I'll show you how to join these leaves to our flower. Now hold your leaf exactly how you want it. I'm going to join it like this. And now from the back side you are going to stitch it. Our beautiful crocheted rose flower is ready. And now in the next part, we'll see how to make door toran from these beautiful flowers. To start, first I'll make a slip stitch and I'll chain one to secure it. Like this. Now my slip stitch is secure. And now here I'm going to show you small part of toran. You can repeat the same for whatever length you want. Now after this I'm going to make 19 chains. 1 2 3 4 5. Like this I'm going to make 19 chains. Now here my 19 chains are done. Now for next round I'm going to skip this first chain, and in this second chain from the top I'm going to do one single crochet here, like this. And then in each of this chain I'm going to do one single crochet till I reach at the end, and at the end you should have total 18 single crochet stitches. Now here my 18 stitches are done, and then for the next round I'm going to chain one and turn my work. Now in this first loop I'm going to make one double crochet, like this, and then I'm going to repeat the same for next 3 loops, so it will be total 4 double crochet here. Now after this I am going to chain 2 and keep this chain little bit tight. And now after this I am going to work on petal cluster stitch, so I'll show you how to do that. So pull this yarn like this a little bit longer, and then we are going to make the petal cluster stitch here. So for that, yarn over, insert your hook in this chain, then pull the yarn and pull the yarn to the same length, like this. Again we'll repeat the same. So this is second time we have repeated, and like this we'll repeat the same step for 5 times. So this is my third one. Now again I'll yarn over 4th time, and then again 5th time. So like this. Now like this you'll pull the yarn through all these loops and then make a slip stitch here to secure it. So here you can see this petal is ready. And now to move to the next step, here we are going to skip 4 loops. So 1 2 3 and 4, and in this 5th loop we are going to do our double crochet stitch, like this. Pull the yarn to a height of the previous work, like this. Our double crochet is done, and then in the next loop we'll do one more double crochet, like this, and then again we are going to repeat the steps for this one. So for that, chain 2, make it tight. Now pull the yarn a little bit longer and hold this chain tight. Now yarn over, insert your hook in the chain, then pull the yarn and pull the yarn to the same height. Repeat the same for next 4 times. Now pull the yarn and make a slip stitch to secure it. And now again we'll skip 4 chains here, or these 4 loops here, and in this 5th one we are going to make double crochet stitch. Like this, and pull the yarn to the same height and make a double crochet stitch. Now in remaining all 3 loops we are going to do the same double crochet stitch. Now like this, our four double crochet are done. After that I'll just chain 1, and now I'm done with my small part of Toran patti. So I'll just cut this. Just keep this end little bit longer so you can hang this on the door or to the wall. Now here where we end our round, this is the back side of the Toran patti and this is the front side. So here I have showed you just a small part. Now according to the length of your door bracket, or for whatever length you want your wall piece, you can just repeat the same sequence further. So this 4 double crochet part, this will be the border of Toran patti, and this middle part you can repeat for number of times you want. So I'll complete my whole Toran patti and I'll show you how it looks at the end, and also we'll see how to join those Crochet Rose flowers to this Toran patti. Now here you can see my Toran patti is ready, and here you can see the pattern, how it looks. It is beautiful, isn't it? I really liked it, and I have made it quite long so it should fit to my door bracket. And now I'll show you how to join the Crochet Rose flowers that we made before to this Toran patti. Now here my crochet roses are ready, and now I'll show you how to join these roses to our Toran patti. Now here I have this needle and yellow thread. Here you can see this one I have attached here with normal thread, and now I am going to show you how to attach this second one. So place your flower exactly where you want it and how you want it, and now hold it like this and just simply sew it. If you want to use yarn, you can do that as well. With yarn needle you can sew this flower to your Toran patti using yarn as well. So here you can see how you can attach your crochet rose flower to your Toran patti. Now this extra threads I'm going to cut it, and then once I finish my whole Toran, then I'll show you how it looks. Now here you can see how this Toran looks. It is really beautiful, isn't it? If you like this pattern, then try making one at home and send me your handmade Toran photos on my Instagram account. I would really love to check that out. If you have any other idea what you want to see on my channel, you can just write down that in the comment section, and I'll try to make it as soon as possible for you guys. So here I am signing off. Before that, please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and keep watching my videos. Thank you so much.